I'm here to share a mistake that I made in losing weight for many years, and I hope it can help you. So stay tuned. For many years, I would go out and I would work out, I would lift weights, I would run, and I would say to myself, I work out and I exercise so that I can eat anything that I want. And I was kind of living in a diet fantasy because over the years I continued to gain weight and I just couldn't figure out why I was gaining weight. After all, I was exercising, I was working out, and I thought my diet was reasonably good, but it wasn't. You know, this lesson was really brought home to me a couple of years ago when I ran a Tough Mudder. And I had run this Tough Mudder in Tooele, Utah. We had a great time. It was 12 miles, 22 obstacles, and I was really tired afterwards, but it was a good experience. And I was rolling into a gas station to drive home to Idaho, and there was a Burger King as part of the gas station. And you can guess where this is going. I walk into the Burger King and I say to myself, I just ran a Tough Mudder. I can eat whatever I want. And so I don't generally eat there, but I looked up at the menu and I ordered some double whammy Whopper meal and had them put it in a sack. And then I was walking out of the convenience store next to it and I thought, well, hey, I just ran a Tough Mudder. I can eat whatever I want. I saw some licorice, grabbed that, saw some donuts, grabbed that, grabbed a few other things, and I thought, I'm going to reward myself. I just worked out, so it doesn't matter what I eat. And you can obviously tell where this is going. I was really surprised when I got on the scale a couple days later, and I had actually gained weight from the Tough Mudder. I didn't lose weight. Well, it turns out I was thinking that I had burned a whole lot more calories running that Tough Mudder than I actually had. I probably only burnt between 1,500 and 2,000 calories. Well, guess what? That double Whopper meal was probably 1,500 to 2,000 calories right there, and the donuts and the licorice, it probably added up to 3,000 or 4,000 calories. And this is where our society has gotten into a big problem. You see, we tend to think that the exercise we're doing is burning a lot more calories than it actually is. And we tend to think that the food we're consuming has a lot fewer calories than it actually has. And so we have a society now where 70% of the people are overweight. It's not until you really decide to get a grip on what I call exercise reality and get a grip on food reality that you can really start to manage. You see, you can't manage what you're not measuring. And so my suggestion today is that even though you don't want to measure, even though you don't want to count calories, I'm going to suggest that you do it at least for a couple of weeks. The reason is this will help you recalibrate your perception of portion control. Today, the food that we put on our plates we think again is a certain number of calories, and I was amazed when I started doing this to know that I wasn't even close to what those calories really were. So number one, start measuring your food. Weigh your food. Know exactly what you're putting into your mouth. Get an application on your phone. I use MyFitnessPal where you can actually measure all the calories that are going in, and you can measure all of the calories that you're burning from exercise so that you've got a good grip on what you're really doing. Once you start doing that, then you're going to be in a much better position than I was over all those years to really start getting in control of managing your weight.